Before her well-documented fall from grace, Ellen DeGeneres was the queen of daytime TV, dancing her way into millions of Americans' hearts. But what happens when her guests decide to flip the script and roast her on her own stage? It's like watching a comedy roast where the host didn't sign up for the burn. In this video, we're diving into the most savage, hilarious, and downright awkward moments when comedians and a few surprise guests left Ellen red-faced on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Before her well-documented fall from grace, Ellen DeGeneres was the queen of daytime TV, dancing her way into millions of Americans' hearts. But what happens when her guests decide to flip the script and roast her on her own stage? It's like watching a comedy roast where the host didn't sign up for the burn. In this video, we're diving into the most savage, hilarious, and downright awkward moments when comedians and a few surprise guests left Ellen red-faced on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Ricky Gervais, the unapologetic roaster.
Well, firstly, I really did say no, and I just thought I haven't got the time, but they said all the right things. They said I can say what I want again.
You really do say whatever pops into your mind. I know you prepare, but you also just whatever you feel like saying, you say.
First up, let's talk about Ricky Gervais, the man who's basically built his career on being unapologetically himself. Ricky's appearances on the Ellen DeGeneres show were always a bit of a wild card, but one moment in 2015 stands out as particularly hilarious. Ellen decided to call him out for his drinking habits, especially during high-profile events like the Golden Globes, where his monologues are the stuff of legend. I mean, who can forget him roasting Hollywood's elite while sipping a pint? Ricky, being Ricky, didn't flinch. He confidently admitted that he needed a drink to say the things he says, referring to it as liquid courage, and joked that he liked drinking too much to give it up, adding that he had no intention of stopping because it was part of who he was. The audience laughed, but you could see Ellen was a little thrown by his nonchalant attitude. This exchange is pure gold because it flips the script on Ellen's usual role as the interviewer. She's used to steering the conversation, but Ricky's unapologetic nature means he's not going to let anyone, not even Ellen, make him feel bad about his choices. It's a classic Ricky moment, sharp, honest, and completely unfiltered. In a 2017 Daily Mail interview, he even doubled down, revealing that he'd been drunk every day since he was 18. And let's be real, his Golden Globes roasts, like when he told celebrities to stop lecturing us about privilege in 2020, prove he's not afraid to ruffle feathers. Ellen didn't stand a chance. Wanda Sykes.
You toured for your special, huh?
Well, I didn't really...
Yeah, you were nice enough to give me a jacket from your tour.
Yeah, I didn't...
You actually had tour jacket made up.
Next, we've got Wanda Sykes, the comedy legend who's never been one to mince words. Back in 2014, Wanda appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres show and didn't hold back when it came to roasting Ellen's so-called tour. Now, let's be real. Ellen's tour wasn't exactly a cross-country odyssey. It was more like a quick jaunt to 4 cities, most of them in California. Wanda, being the queen of no-nonsense humor, wasn't about to let that slide. She even brought out a t-shirt listing the 4 cities, Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, and Santa Barbara, and held it up for the audience to see. She joked that 4 cities wasn't a tour, but more like a weekend getaway, delivering the line with her signature deadpan style. The audience erupted and Ellen tried to play it off with a chuckle, but you could tell she was a little stung. What makes this moment so iconic is Wanda's ability to call out pretense with surgical precision. It's not just about the tour, it's about the audacity of calling something a tour when it's barely a road trip. By roasting Ellen, Wanda showed she's not afraid to dish out zingers and speak truth to power, even when that power is a fellow comedy icon. Hasan Minhaj.
It's so nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's Hasan Minhaj.
No.
Yes.
No.
Really?
Well, my name is Hasan Minhaj.
Oh.
Now, let's shift gears to Hasan Minhaj, the sharp-witted comedian who's become a household name thanks to his Netflix specials like Homecoming King and his time on The Daily Show. Back in 2019, Hasan made a memorable appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show that went viral for all the right reasons. Ellen, as she often does, tried to pronounce his name, but let's just say it didn't go smoothly. She stumbled over Minhaj, pronouncing it more like Minhaj. Hasan, with his signature charm and confidence, quickly corrected her. It's Minhaj, like Minhaj means teacher in Arabic. He then dropped the mic with, "You can pronounce all these complicated white names, but you struggle with mine?" The audience roared, and Ellen looked like she wanted to crawl under the couch cushions. What makes this moment so powerful is that it's not just about a name, it's about respect. Hasan used this platform to highlight a broader issue, the double standard in how names are treated in the media. As he pointed out in a Bustle interview, people have no problem pronouncing names like Timothée Chalamet or Ansel Elgort, but when it comes to names from other cultures, suddenly it's too hard. Hasan's correction was a teachable moment wrapped in humor, and with his parents in the audience that day, you know he had to make them proud. Sean Hayes.
That's because you're hilarious and I love you and you're talented and smart and all the, oh no.
I got it. Okay, so, wait, so what were you gonna talk about?
No, nothing. I was complimenting you, but you didn't hear it.
No, thank you, yes, thank you.
Let's keep the energy going with Sean Hayes, widely recognized for his iconic portrayal of Jack on Will and Grace. In 2018, Hayes made an appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show, where the conversation took a delightfully competitive turn during what Ellen humorously dubbed the Battle of the Gays. The playful tension began when Ellen asked Hayes about the longevity of Will and Grace. With a mischievous smile, he noted that it had been on the air far longer than 15 years, a cheeky nod to the fact that Ellen's own show was marking its 15th anniversary. Not missing a beat, Ellen fired back by asking how long the original run of Will and Grace lasted before it was canceled. Hayes, unfazed and sipping tea with flair, countered that it had lasted longer than Ellen's sitcom. Ellen then cleverly pointed out that she had paved the way in some respects, needing to come out publicly first before shows like Will and Grace could thrive. The audience roared with laughter as the two continued their lighthearted sparring, with Ellen declaring it a true battle of the gays. The exchange was more than just entertaining. It was meaningful. Both Hayes and Ellen have played pivotal roles in shaping LGBTQ+ representation on television. Ellen broke barriers as one of the first openly gay comedians to star in a mainstream sitcom, while Hayes helped bring queer characters into the mainstream through Will and Grace. Their banter served as a mutual acknowledgement of each other's impact on both comedy and culture. Kathy Griffin.
Few female comics over 50 that are making a living or doing okay. Like, we need to support each other. And I just thought, what am I waiting for? But almost every time Joan Rivers and I would get together, we'd be like, anything from Ellen? No. You? No. And it wasn't like, it was more like, I wish we were better at supporting.
Now, let's talk about Kathy Griffin, who took her roast of Ellen to a whole new level by writing about it in her book. In her 2016 memoir, Kathy Griffin's Celebrity Run-Ins, My AZ Index. Kathy didn't hold back when describing her encounters with various celebrities. One entry was about a beloved daytime talk show host with short blonde hair, who Kathy accused of having a mean streak that all of Hollywood knows about. She even claimed that Ellen once had her kicked out of a backstage dressing room at the Emmy Awards, though she admitted she couldn't prove it. Subtle? Not exactly, but that's Kathy for you. This feud isn't just a one-off. It's been simmering for years. In a 2025 YouTube video, Kathy revisited her issues with Ellen, admitting she has a loathing for her that's epic, though she acknowledged part of it stems from jealousy over Ellen's success. As reported by Us Weekly, Kathy's claims added fuel to the fire of rumors about Ellen's off-camera behavior, especially after former employees spoke out about a toxic work environment in 2020. Kathy's book might have been the first to call it out publicly, but it certainly wasn't the last. Her 2018 Laugh Your Head Off tour, where she dished on Hollywood drama, only cemented her reputation as a truth-teller, no matter how messy. Wendy Williams.
That's the name of the new one.
That's not new.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
What's his new song called? I forget. I know all the words.
Yeah. So,
Sorry.
Do I look like Justin Bieber?
No, they have made the equation.
Oh, well.
That's in a good way.
I don't mind that.
He's cute.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
And now, Wendy Williams, the queen of daytime gossip and unfiltered takes. During a 2016 appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Wendy and Ellen played a game of Heads Up, a celebrity edition, naturally. When Justin Bieber's name came up, Wendy decided to drop a bombshell. She mentioned that some people had said he looked like Ellen. The audience gasped, and Ellen looked genuinely confused. Wendy turned to the crowd, asking if they'd ever heard that before, clearly surprised that they hadn't. This moment is peak Wendy, random, bold, and just a tad shady. As reported by Cheat Sheet, the comparison was so out of left field that it became one of the most talked about moments from her appearance. And let's not forget the context. Wendy and Ellen have had their share of tension, like when Ellen called Wendy out for being mean during her 2013 appearance. The Bieber jab felt like a little payback, and with Wendy's 2022 exit from her own talk show amid health challenges, it's a reminder of her knack for stirring the pot. Whether you see a resemblance between Ellen and the Biebs or not, this moment was pure chaos, and we love it. These moments are etched in talk show history. They remind us that even the biggest stars can be taken down a peg, especially when they're surrounded by comedians who know how to throw shade with style. If you loved this trip down memory lane, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more celebrity showdowns and hilarious moments. Got a favorite talk show roast moment? Drop it in the comments. I'm dying to hear it. See you next time.